Okay. Yeah, this is correct, Victor. Okay, so this is the question I'm going to talk to you about. Is it possible to live carbon neutral today? In the beginning of this year, me and my family participated in a project for the environment, and the movie you will see now will explain why we did it.
Today, many people have a lifestyle that equals too high an output of carbon dioxide. The average output per person per year is over 7 tons. We need to drastically change our lifestyle in terms of how we live, eat, travel, and produce electrical power in order to achieve a sustainable future for mankind. In 2011, one family will make a big change in their lives to prove that there is a way to lead a modern life with a sustainable lifestyle. They're going to live in a climate-smart house that takes its electrical power from clean energy sources like the sun, which even fuel their car as well. And they're going to live a 1-ton life.
Okay. So this is the basic concept, that in the modern world today, each person lives on about 7 to 15 tons of carbon dioxide a year. Here in Germany, you live on 10. And in 50 years, that number needs to get down to 1 ton if we want to obtain our Earth the way it looks today. And here you see us on the first day that we moved into this house. When we first started, we thought it was just going to be a small project for environment just in our area. But on the launch day, we got a big shock because we had media there from all over the world to document this. And just within a few hours, we were on BBC's most watched list. And if you look closely, you can see that for a few hours, we were even on top of Obama. And this is the new technology that we got, a brand new climate-smart house and an all-electric car. And although this technology was great and it helped us a lot, both of these things were choices made by my parents and not something that I could affect. So what could I, as a teenager, do? One major thing that we did was that we changed our habits. We changed our daily way of living. For the food, we tried to avoid beef as far as possible because cows let out methane gas, which is 23 times stronger than carbon dioxide, and as you can imagine, quite bad for the environment. And also for the last few months, we were nearly vegetarians, which I was fine with, but my 14-year-old growing brother had a hard time with it. We changed our 2 gas cars to 1 small electric car, and so some training for my driver's license, I got to drive it, and I must say it was a lot of fun to drive. And also it felt great that while driving around, knowing that you're not polluting the environment. I started shopping more secondhand, and I looked into alternatives that are produced in a climate-smart way. For example, I bought this blue dress that was entirely made out of recycled polyester. And we lived in this energy-efficient house, and we sorted all our garbage carefully. And we had this great wall that helped us a lot. And every other week, we had a theme or a challenge. And one week, we had a shower competition to see which family member could shower the shortest, and my dad won. But I believe that it was unfair going up against him because he has barely no hair at all to wash. And when we have reduced our carbon footprint with about 60% and lived on 2.6 tons, we found that we still had a pretty normal life and had a really comfortable life. And in the end, we finally got down to 1.5 tons. So even further down than this picture shows. And although we did not reach all the way to 1 ton, me and my family were still very pleased with this number. We got all into it and we gave it our best. And I mean, some scientists didn't even think we're going to make it past 4 tons. And the biggest change we did was that we changed the way we think. Once you think climate smart, it's easy to live climate smart. And that is what I want to encourage all of you to do. Because I believe that our generation needs to be the change. Our parents already has their mindset. They have bought a house, they have bought a car, but we are the future consumers, and in 10 years, we will be the ones making that choice. We will be the ones buying a house or a car. And once you have a climate-smart way of thinking, it will be easy to make the right choice, the climate-smart one. Thank you.